Hello, hello. It's Gayle Palmer here from the Living Elements Clinic. And thought I would give you an introduction to shamanic healing as it's one of the latest modalities I have trained in. So, welcome, brave soul or curious squirrel, whichever you happen to put yourself into. Either way, you've landed here for a reason, I'm clear. You're probably wondering, what on earth are you doing here? Sage smoke and all or not? What is shamanic healing? Is it all about feathers and face paint? Dancing under the moon with wild abandon? Well, sometimes, yes. But let's dive a little deeper, shall we? Shamanic healing is one of the oldest forms of healing on earth. It's practiced by medicine women and men, witches and warriors, mystic monks, and from every corner of the globe, from the Andes to the Arctic. It's not religion, it's certainly not dogma, but it's a way of working with energy and with spirit, with deep sacred wisdom that your body and soul already are fully know about. In simple terms, it's about restoring balance, that wonderful, often elusive thing that we want so much in life. It's about creating harmony and flow in your body and in your wider energy field and your spiritual domain. And it's across the weird and wonderful layers of your being. So, how can I help with it? Well, there are huge variety of techniques, modalities that are used, tools, and systems. No one is completely right or wrong. So, I can help with things like soul retrieval, when you're calling back lost parts of you due to trauma or even heartbreak. Energetic cord cutting, where you snip the invisible energetic cords that drain your energy, but their purpose is to connect you to people or things or ideas, and those things may no longer be serving you. Journeying. This is perhaps one of the more well-known aspects of shamanic healing. Explores other realms for guidance and healing itself, often into the underworld, the middle world, or the upper world. Energy house clearing. Yes, your space that you live in absorbs gunk, rubbish, and mess too. And it's often time to have a really good clear out of the energetics involved, as well as maybe a clean of the house too. Dream work. Decoding messages from your sleeping self, or dream work as an interpretation of what some of those may mean. How about curse and hex unraveling? Yeah, those do exist, honestly, but they can also be undone. Distance healing. Energy isn't bound by your physical being, which is just as well, I always think. So energy healing from a distance can be really useful. And believe it or not, it works just as well on Zoom or on your phone. Spiritual attachment removal. Sometimes we carry more within us or around us than we actually need. And those spirits and entities just need to be told to go where they need to go rather than sticking around. So, how does it all work? Well, using the parameters of shamanic healing, we end up with quite a vast toolkit. But it's great. So simple things like a sage smudge stick and a crucible to put it in. I've now put ash all over the place. Never mind. It happens. Crystals and stones are used. The element of fire with candles is often used. It's a great clearing start to any ceremony. Aphames, this is effectively a knife. This happens to be a selenite one, so you can see how it glistens and glows. Can be used for cord cutting, as can other tools such as this crow's foot with an amazing quartz crystal at the bottom of it. Yes, of course, when you're using fire, you also need water. We might use parts of animals. Wings, feathers are really useful. But we also use drums and rattles. Fire, obviously. Our breath and voice. Singing. Silence. And we can also work with our spiritual guides, our spirit animals, our ancestors, our star guides, and our deity guides. They are all our potential allies if you only know how to use them. And here's the wild part. Shamanic practitioners have always existed. They may have different names, they may live in different places, but they have the same essence. We are here to restore wholeness, spiritually, physically, and energetically. So if you're feeling a bit stuck, fragmented, stressed out, feel like you've got someone looking over your shoulder that really shouldn't be there, or you've picked up something else along the way, maybe it's time for you to also have a soul level spring clean. Welcome to the world of the weird and wonderful. It's sacred and it's ancient and it's also incredibly practical. And it might just be what your soul has been whispering about all along. For many, it's a coming home to yourself, and that's an amazing gift to give yourself. So if you found any of that interesting or useful, there are various blogs on the website, which is www.livingelements.co.uk. And you can also book some ceremonies on there or have ways of getting in touch with me to have a further discussion. So I hope that that's been of help to you and useful, and I look forward to being of service. Take care. That's Gayle Palmer at the Living Elements Clinic. Have a great day.